What is up, guys? This is Dino John here, back at it again with the first place undefeated deck profile. Tell us what your name and what you played.
My name's Jose Felix. I play for TCG.
Yeah.
And I played Spright.
All right, man. Congrats, man. Congrats. Got first place undefeated, and yeah, let's just hop into the deck profile.
For sure. So I played Diva Spright. I feel like it's the most consistent one. So
Oh, yeah.
I try to keep it, closer to 40.
Been seeing you just summing a lot of
all the cards I want to see. So I played triple Diva. Obviously, she's a tuner. She gives you the health plays that lead to a hand trap. I played the Frog Engine, 3 swap, 1 Ronin. Just standard at this point.
No dupe?
No dupe. I feel like I played the Pixies instead, so I kind of feel like it kind of makes up for the dupe spot.
Okay.
On top of the fact that it's not a brick and it also gives me an extra name, so if I ever need it, I can just special it out of there.
Okay.
So for the Sprite ratios, it's 3, 3, 1. Some people play 2, 1, and some people don't play this, but I like it. It's another name.
Oh, what does that do?
So this one, during damage calculation, if any of your 2s battle, level 2, link 2, or rank 2,
okay,
you can send it during damage calc, and it gains the attacking monster's attacking defense for the entire turn.
Wow.
So if they try to threaten your elf, you can just protect your elf.
Yeah, I've not seen that card been used in play, but dang, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Hand trap lineup is pretty big. I play triple nid.
Oh my
a
God,
lot of people don't respect this card.
Yeah, especially me because I play Dino. So.
And even if they do respect it, if you pair this up with another hand trap, then it's pretty much board breaking.
Yep.
It also helps you a lot against tier, which is I feel like one of the strongest decks when it's not breaking.
Oh God, yeah, yeah.
Next is 3 Ash.
Staple.
Yeah, she's just universally good. 3 Crow. So I main 3 of these because in the tier matchup you want to see Crow, and then you want to see Nib because they combo off really hard, and then a well-timed Nib just clears their entire board, and you don't really have to deal with a lot.
True that, yeah.
This just hits the girls in the grave. Ash just hits a lot of the sending.
Okay.
And then the other hand trap is for monsters. It's Veiler.
Ooh.
So Veiler's lower impact, so I run it at 2. But I still like to run it because I can get to it through needle fiber.
Nice. Okay.
On top of the fact that it's just it just turns something off.
Okay. Interesting choice.
That's it for the monsters. For the spell cards, I play 2 Prosperity. I feel like this is a one and done card in this deck, so playing 3 seems kind of
gets a little bricky, huh?
Counterintuitive, yeah. Yeah. You want to see it for consistency, but you also don't want to
break with it.
Reveal one off of activating one or drawing 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm never gonna activate a second one, so.
That makes sense.
Then it's a 3 starter and the 1 smasher for the Sprite.
Okay.
Then I play double Tactics Talent. This card's, if I get hand trap.
How many times did you resolve it?
I think I resolved it 1 time to look at the hand, and then once or twice to steal a monster.
Okay.
Most of the time I'm gonna look at your hand if I can still combo, and then obviously it's really good going second.
Okay.
So these 2 used to be Ghost Ogres, but I feel like Ghost Ogre is kind of bad right now.
Okay.
Especially since I already play enough hand traps to stop Spright, like the Veilers, the Ash, the Nib, and and then I have Imprims coming up.
It's a very interesting choice.
This is just it helps you play under ruler. It helps you OTK. It's just it does a lot for you. It can force your Diva to go through or your swap if you need it because you distribute for cost. And then the last card is a Combo Grief.
Yeah, I hate that card.
That's the last spell, and then the last card in the deck is a triple Imperm.
Nice, 3 Imperms.
Yeah, it's just Spright goes into red trying to combo off 3 Gigantic, and then you hit them with this, and then they just pass their turn most of the time.
Nice. So it's a 40 card?
It's a 41.
41?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll go and show the side deck.
All right.
Side deck is a 1 pink. It pretty much clears the Spright board. It's a big body. It trades 1 for 1 with a lot of stuff.
There you
Sometimes
go.
2 for 1.
Representing dinos here.
The 1 red resonator for time.
Okay.
Watching Spright. watching a tier combo for 10 to 15 minutes is kind of rough because they eat up a lot of the clock, and then if you get to go first game 3, you summon this and you win.
Okay.
You should be able to win unless they
never
stop
seen
it.
that.
Most of the time they can't stop it.
Nice. Never seen that.
I side ruler. These were shifters, but I kind of felt like shifter was I don't know. It seems strong, but then sometimes it feels like it kind of hurts you more than it did your opponent.
Okay.
So I swapped them for rulers because I just turn off the board and then try to.
Yeah, I ended up doing the same thing actually in my dark rulers. Yeah. That makes sense.
And then just like Zeus under rulers is just amazing. Mannequin Cat under this is amazing.
Yeah.
For the back row hates, Duster, Triple Lightning. Woo! So this covers both front row, back row. This covers back row. It's just Board wipes are pretty good right now. And then
OP,
for,
man.
For the trap cards, 2 barrier,
2 barrier.
2 a pointer, and 1 trap trick. So I did a 2-2-1 line because this one acts as the third of each one. And then this card's just really good if you get like Lava Golem or Ruler. You can just call fusions, you can sub tier deck, and then most of the time they can't play unless they're playing the hybrid.
Yeah,
this is
you're
just
right.
to hit Lava Golem, Ruler evenly.
Just a
stuff
check
that's
hand
going to
you,
break
yeah.
your board, check hand, yeah. That knowledge is broken. And this can get me to either of these, or it can get me to the Emperor. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I have another trap card I can get to. And then the last card is a Red Reboot for the broken trap
Yeah,
cards.
that's the staple basically in every side deck
It
right
should
there.
be in every side deck, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it for the side.
Okay.
And then the extra deck uses the tokens.
Hey,
Gotta
Dragon
respect
Ball.
the DBZ.
There you go. That bar dog was
Almirage
dope.
for when you brick and only draw Swap Frog, and you can combo off to the Swap
Has that
Frog.
ever happened?
It happens a lot. I won like 3 of my matches just opening up Swap Frog and playing this just lets me end on like Gigantic and so Gigantic can either at that point you're going Gigantic summon your sprites and getting to your sprite engine, or you
Yeah.
can still end on Totally Awesome.
Okay.
It's a weaker board, but you still have the option of doing that.
Okay.
Triple Elf, I'll never go back to 2. I don't know why I was ever playing 2.
And people do play that too, huh?
They do, yeah.
Okay.
But 3 is just correct because if you do have to do that Swap Frog play, it takes up 1 elf to combo into, and then you're probably gonna make a second elf up top, so it eats up 2 elves. So if you were only playing 2, there's your 2 elves are gone. And this comes up, you can also banish 1 off Prosperity if you want to. I play Phoenix for utility. Hitting back row, this plus Smashers is insane. You hit a back row, they chain it, you chain Smashers, and you just get rid of 2 cards. Also lets you play under Gozen. Dark monsters are broken.
Pretty self-explanatory right there, yeah.
It's a link to it just lets you do whatever you want. The fiber for the Diva line.
Ew.
Also,
You think that's gonna get banned?
yeah, it should be, honestly. This card should be banned.
Yeah,
It's just
pretty
full
nuts.
Splight combo, like if it resolves, which is dumb.
Yeah, it's just, oh, man. it's
Plus it gets
insane.
you to the hand traps. The fact that this gets you to hand traps now and you're bouncing hand traps straight from your deck to your hand is insane. Axis Code for the kill.
Yeah.
Double Gigantic, obviously this card's insane. It's your like main engine, it
Yeah,
gets your
basic,
engine
yeah.
going. The Toad, this card's probably gonna get banned sometime soon too. If they don't hit this, they're
We'll
probably gonna
see.
hit Ronin.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm
Yeah.
very curious on what they're
They'll
gonna
probably
do.
go to 1, and then eventually they'll learn that 1 is all you need. So they'll
Because it's
probably end
easily
up down.
recyclable, yeah.
It's insane. This card for utility when you need, because this deck has a lot.
is that?
It has a hard time getting rid of monsters.
Okay.
So this guy detaches 1, targets a monster your opponent control, and banishes it until their next end phase. So
Wow.
if there's a problematic monster on the board that you don't want to kill because it has like a floating effect, or it's just big, because this deck has a hard time against big monsters, this guy just gets rid of it. And then if
Okay.
he ever dies, he gets to shuffle 3 banish cards from your banish zone back into the deck. So you can keep giving back Ronin.
So- oh, I see what
You
you're
put back
doing.
the swaps, and then you
Okay,
just,
I
yeah.
see what you're doing. Yeah.
You get more Ronin.
Yeah.
This card, a lot of people are not on. A lot of people play Cavalry over this.
Number 29. Okay.
So this I feel is better than Cavalry in the sense that it leads you to more than Cavalry does. But Cavalry is also has its it has its
Cons,
pros.
yeah. Pros and cons. Yeah.
Yeah, it has its pros and cons, but I like this better because so what she does is she can detach a material and target a monster in your opponent's graveyard.
Okay.
You can summon it to their field in any position, and then what her other effect is whenever a monster is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, you can target a monster they control, and then special summon a monster from your deck with the same attribute as the monster you targeted.
Oh, okay.
So if you're playing against a tier and they have a board, what you do is you summon this, you reborn any other darks in defense, you activate the effect, target it, summon blue at jet, special jet at starter. Then
Wow.
you go battle phase, attack with this into the monster you summon, run it over, make Downer Zeus, then make Gigantic with the other 2 bodies, activate Gigantic, detach the 2 from Zeus, sending the Gigantic away and their board, and then Gigantic resolves by detaching the last material on the Zeus, and then you summon your swap, and then you just get your swap engine going, and since Gigantic resolved, the entire tier board can't trigger in the graveyard because they can't fuse anymore because they're locked under Gigantic.
All that for 1 card, huh?
Yeah, so 1 card gives you all that, and then under
Jesus,
Ruler,
man.
like it's pretty much free unless they have like Super Poly or some form of interruption.
My
And
God,
she's
man.
2K, so she's really good.
2K,
Yeah.
rank 2.
So then it's
Crazy.
the Downer to stack on top, and then the Zeus to wipe the board,
Nice. Okay.
and that's it for the deck.
Yeah, man. All right, awesome, man. You got first place, undefeated. Any shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to Team TCG. Obviously, come and support the store here. I feel like it's pretty competitive, so you'll gain a lot of experience playing against good players, and it's a good community. You should come out and check us out.
All right, yeah, definitely, guys. Check them out, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the deck profile, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, man, this is your boy Daniel John here, signing out.